We essentially got kidnapped by bandits, and I was lied to because it said V's boomerang is missing, and it's clearly here. They took all our items. We're looking for 2 magical plot MacGuffin keys. But thankfully, it's pretty easy to get the stuff back. V, shut the fuck up. No. They must be murdered. Unfortunately, you can't take any of these items as much as I want to. But if we come over here, we can find another lore book. So now we're free to essentially go run around murdering all the bandits. Which is why I said it's technically you can have a much better time if you just wait till you're here before you do the bandit quest, because this will pretty much give you everything you need for the bandit quest, just fight all the enemies here. But the extra grinding is a little fun and also is kind of helpful. Oh my goodness. B, you get out of there. Fuck you. Yeah, thankfully the bandits aren't very hard. We've already fought a good chunk of them, so it's just a matter of getting rid of them and not dying in the process. And you get a good chunk of EXP and money for fighting them, especially if you have the hard hits medal on. Which is why I said it's pretty okay that we spend a bunch of our money, because we're getting a bunch of it back here. Good enough. Don't forget Leaf Shield can do first strikes. As per usual, freezing them is also a pretty good idea. I didn't want to do Understrike, whatever. Well, it shows off the new attack. Kinda cool. Its big use is that it essentially gets to do what only Leaf can do with his normal attacks, so someone else now has the ability to pull people out from under the ground in combat, which is very nice to have. Because with the Mighty Pebble equipped, now Goblin can technically do all the attacks he needs to get any area with the as long as he has TP to work with. So nowhere's technically safe from getting hit by Kabu in some way, as long as you have the inventory and the medals. We're already 35 EXP and we're already at how much friggin' attack? But 61 berries, that's fantastic. Unfortunately, these big bandits are going to be the bit of a problem because they take up a ton of time and money and all kinds of crap. They just take forever. Thankfully, though, if you really focus on them, they don't take too long to get rid of. They also have the Mighty Pebble, but unfortunately their Mighty Pebble is a lot stronger than yours. I blocked. Don't worry, they do take your item, you can just whack it out of them. Now, thankfully, with all this money, as long as you did Visa's quest, as long as you had the money for it, we actually have much cheaper heals to get. Oh, Goblin's dead. Oh, no. You're good as dead now. I blocked. So just focus on these enemies, and we'll be in a pretty good spot once I get rid of them all. I'm just not gonna risk it. Bastard ran! No! Yeah. Oh well, it's a hunting leaf. I'm not gonna. Not leave. It's not a huge deal that I missed it. But once you get through here, going back there though, there is no more free heals. So if you want your heal, you have to run down here and talk to Venus. So you're going to take down a bunch of these enemies because it is worth the money to do it. You're the one I'm most worried about because you can do a ton of damage, so I'm going to freeze you if I can. Good freeze. I bring it to defense buff thanks to our charm, which is always helpful. Oh, I did that way too fucking early. Oops. This one's real easy to defend, just kind of mash the button. That's a whole donut. Give that back. Strike, no, yeah, it doesn't cost you much. Usually, as long as you get more than 5 berries, you're making profit off these fights anyways. The whole team is getting hit. This sucks. You're gonna attack you. Get rid of you. Just get you out. I pressed the wrong button, but it still killed anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Bands still hurt, especially when you have a bunch of them. If you're new to Bug Fables, you can just use the normal difficulty. The big thing is I'm making the game extra difficult, because not only do I have hard mode on, I'm also using the hard hits medal for the extra cash. So it's really whatever you feel comfortable with. The only thing you don't get for not using hard mode at all times, you get less experience and less money, but it's not a big deal. But the enemies won't be as extra difficult. Because I remember, like, hard hits, I think it, like, gives them a lot more HP, more attack stats, just a bunch of stuff. And I also have a bunch of medals that makes the game just harder in general. I was putting all this stuff that's a bit more challenge. Okay, so... strat here will be... dash through. Yeah, the games are relatively easy, especially if you don't do the hard mode stuff. And hell, I could have even made the game even harder, because there's an optional code to make the game even harder, which is crazy. Putting all that together, you can make a really difficult experience if you want it. I'm getting you out of the front B, because you have, like, no defense anymore. But V does still do good damage, which is nice to have a bit more damage per turn. Oh, fuck. But yeah, because I've been playing Paper Mario for most of my life, I pretty much have a good idea of how the difficulty works, so... I did hard mode on my first playthrough as well, so... Another game of an interesting experience. You also will miss out on the bonus medals you get for defeating bosses in hard mode, so keep that in mind as well. But yeah. Really, you could do either or. I'm just used to the challenge, so I like the hard mode challenge that it gives. Yeah. Health back so I don't burn all my items. I'll rather burn a few bucks. Although, without the bosses at the end of this mission, maybe not. Now I gotta think about it. And use items a lot. That was a big problem I had in my first playthrough. I didn't use items a bunch, and I've been using them a bunch now. It made this actually a lot easier. Or at least cook a lot more than I did, because I didn't cook a lot in my first playthrough. I just kind of stuck with the basic recipes I remembered and just didn't feel like looking or learning any new ones. Go forth, mighty pebble! Rolls. I never got my medal from defeating the Blood Mother. Oh no. Oh well. Blocks, now you're dead. Getting there to another level up, halfway there. Free country leaf, always helpful. Oh, I didn't get my attack in time, that's unfortunate. Just gonna... Yeah... 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 But yeah, just any point you just unequip the medal or equip it. You can change it at any time. Unless you do the harder difficulty cheat, then you're stuck with that on. There's also a built in-game randomizer, which is really fun. Because people have been doing that a lot with Paper Mario, which has been cool, and so it's nice to have that just built into the game normally. No, you don't. Do nothing this turn. So if I were to stream with the randomizer on, I could have the in-game seed and people could play along with me. So they have her like randomizer races, which is cool. Oh yeah, no. There would be nothing to Nuzlocke, you only have 3 party members. We found the Bond Berry, a rare berry that somehow strengthens bonds between bugs, permanently increases the party's TP by 1. So you might be wondering, where is this item? It's actually in your key items. I recommend using this right away. Now we have 20 TP. But we still have some more stuff I want to grab in here before we go piss out. Here, we can go in here, dig, and we get another crystal berry. I also have a ton of red paint down there, which is kind of upsetting. Or it's like food, I guess. So we're gonna drop by Venus. spin this out. I was mildly curious to see because the game matched up with my boomerang being still on my party for some reason. See if I can actually do this right now and just leave right away without collecting all my stuff back, but I don't know, that's not it. And now we can see that was actually a fake wall. Which does actually count. So first things first, we're gonna actually go run back. And go drop off this money, because it's real close. And then we're gonna be in for a interesting boss fight, because there is a mini-boss here. Who has a very unique gimmick. Bum bum ba-dum 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 bum. Which is kind of why I upgrade the HP. I was also debating the TP. Everything sounds pretty good. So for this boss fight, I do want to adjust some medals real fast. We're gonna get rid of these power exchange and actually equip the TP plus medal. Yeah, we'll put that on Kabu. Quickly we won't need. Hard hits we won't need. Actually no, we're gonna go back over here because I actually want to grab something. These people are probably able to guess based on how I'm preparing this boss's gimmick. If not, I'll tell it in a bit. Come back here. And come back here. There's actually an HP plus medal hiding back there. Yeah, we can grab that, why not? We gotta spend, we're gonna spend a little bit of cash. Sure. I'm gonna be saving a lot of the digging spots for next intermission stream, I think. I know. Shut up. What does this do? GP as well. We'll do this as well. Anything else good, or we already buy your TB metal? We did, okay. And we have 5 berries. Let's go check out what's his name's shop? Shanks? We'll grab this while we're here. Lore book. I kind of want that. There's another HP up medal, which is pretty okay. Which is the HP up medal, 2 berries, both these are helpful for this upcoming thing. We'll take, yeah, we'll definitely take the Super Block Plus. And with that, let's go cash-ins. Let's go put all this money back in the bank, and then do some medal readjustments after we get back to the bandit hideout. And then I think that will be the end of stream. Well, no, we'll do item adjustment before bandit hideout, because then we can get our time to heal up and be good. $434 berries, we're getting there. So, rid of you. I don't know if we need that right now. I got plenty of healing, I'll be fine. Now, how much is this, all this crap? Oh, I need one more for reflection. Yeah, we do reflection. Well, no, we'll put reflection on V. Yeah, I'll put the stuff on V because V's gonna be chilling in the back. We'll put a bit more HP on Kabu. I think that will work for this fight. Let's go get our... Let's see what badge we're actually missing from beating that boss. I forgot what it was. After we heal. Because we got some extra TP and HP to work with. There's also the option if I could grind up another level if I really wanted to. Which I do and don't. I don't think I'll need to. The Miracle Medal. If the ally falls in battle, they revive after 2 turns. I forget how much this costs to equip. 3, of course. Okay, that's unfortunate. Whatever. We'll do more adjustments later, potentially, seeing how the boss fight goes. Yeah, I think we'll have a Leaf up front. Go on the side and V in the back. So what's going to be the plan of attack? That's rhymed. It's funny. Nope. Oh yeah, combat. Nope. Yeah, thankfully whenever when you don't have any berries on you, you're not losing anything. Also, the quick flee medal makes you flee a lot faster, only having to do 3 inputs, and I believe you lose less berries as well during it. Which is pretty helpful. Yeah, I think we'll put Leaf up front. So you're the ones causing all this ruckus. Yes, our next boss fight is this guy. So first off, we're first gonna swap positions with Kabu. V's gonna take her turn to actually spy on Istophiles. Look, what if I never found my beamer and what's with ruining my items? I don't care if you're the boss, you're gonna go down. Now he actually only has 50 HP, which is relatively low for how many bosses we've been seeing, but I'm gonna show up his unique gimmick right away. We're gonna attack with Kabu with Leaf. And we'll just do a normal frigid coffin. Let's see if we can get this to freeze to show up on gimmick. And our charm has ran out. We did the 6 damage, so let's say I want my TP back. Uniquely, in this boss fight, items are not allowed. There are no items allowed even in this fight. Even if you freeze him, he will unfreeze himself just to knock the item out of your hand, but he will still lose his turn. So that's a very unique part of this boss fight, which is why stuff like having this stuff on the do nothing command is very helpful. Because you can just keep on having your do nothing party member just keep building your TP and stuff, keeping up the fight. This is the battle of attrition and time. It's a matter of who can outlast each other. Stuff like the extra superplex bonuses are also really nice here, because you get the reduced damage. Now, he will attack multiple times per turn, which is very annoying. Now, when he does his defensive stance, he actually ups his defense. So for now, he's going to continue doing nothing. Now, Kabu is able to pierce defenses. Don't forget that. Kabu can just always attack normally, which will actually knock him out of his defensive stance. Just keep doing your damage, slowly but slowly. Now, with him doing those flashes of his eyes, now he's getting more attacks. There's 2 attacks per turn. So really, uniquely, this boss fight really puts V in more of a support role, at least for how I want to do it. We're going to actually do a sharing stash now, because getting the passive healing would be very nice for everybody, and V's already a good spot anyways. Now, if you have the extra medal points, I recommend equipping all types of the badges that do like healing and stuff. If you get multiple meditation badges, do that. Now, he did up his attack. Whew. A lot to explain. Now, we did do the double attack. That slower attack does do a lot more damage, but it's slower, so it should be easier to dodge, but it's also good he does it to mix himself up. Mix our defensive options. But as long as you have good guards, and you're good on time, and you do pay attention, you actually do have a lot of those do-nothing medals. No, it's always the same. It always heals that Rama health, it just does a different visual item. Oh, fuck. Damn. Got mixed. Thankfully, though, we still have Pep Talk, which is very nice. Although I probably should have moved them first. Shit. Bubble Shield? I can't use items, I gotta remember that. I was about to just use one mindlessly. Thankfully, the sharing stash will not actually stop this boss fight. And yeah, with this shield up, you won't take any damage, which is very nice, but it also does cost a lot of your TP. Just keep doing nothing, keep building up, keep making sure you're set up. Now, you can try to freeze them, which is really helpful if it does happen. There we go, good. Essentially, this means 1 turn of just being able to move everyone out now. Yeah, we'll continue to swap positions with Leaf, V in the back, because V's kind of the unimportant one. I kind of want the turn to go without getting attacked. You will just take this turn to heal up, so... Actually, you know what? I'll show it off. You still try to use the crispy donut, he breaks out of the ice just to whack the donut out of hand. But he does lose his turn still. Which is very annoying, but makes some sense. I think this is one of the few bosses you can actually potentially get multiple freezes on. At least in hard mode. So once again, just keep doing nothing with V to keep getting your stuff up. As much as I hate having to lower my DPS for a turn, it's very much worth it. Don't freeze that turn, that's unfortunate. Good blocks. We're almost done. This one's a bit of a more I do really like this fight. It does really mess with your mind of how you use the medals and stuff. You can't just autopilot, because it does just ruin your items. You don't get to use them. And with that, he is down. And we're already to almost another level. Don't be so dramatic, we just want to get boss! Enough. Right up all over. Maybe you're not so bad. We have found the Earth Key. Do you a favor. That key, your mercy is repaid. Now get out. Throw this again. Are they good or bad? That's the moral dilemma. Are they truly good or bad? So now let's head back to town. And yes, those items I did try to use for 8-bit in the match are actually gone. He does just destroy them. Yeah, he's a really interesting boss fight. I really find him cool. And I think this is a good time to end for now. Guess I'm thinking... Yeah, I think this is a good time to end. In the next episode, we're gonna go find that next key and enter the Sand Castle. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next stream. Although tomorrow's stream, if I do stream, is probably going to be replay watching, or, if I'm feeling up to it, play actual lobby and Skullgirls, one of the two. Probably the lobby? We'll see. Because I can at least run, like, multi-person lobbies semi-okay on PC. Because I won't be having to keep disconnecting with people because it keeps putting us back to lobby anyways. But we'll see. So thank you all for watching, I'll see you on the next one.